Hi everyone, I'm Anna. Welcome to Virgo. We're tuning into someone's current reality, and honestly, it's chaos. As always, take what resonates, softly release the rest, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay connected with future messages. Now, let's see what's happening in their world right now. They're staring at their phone again. It's 2 a.m. They should be asleep, but they're scrolling through your old messages, your photos, that video you sent them 6 months ago that they've watched probably 50 times by now. And they're crying, not dramatic movie crying, just silent tears running down their face in the dark, phone light illuminating how completely wrecked they look. Because it finally hit them. You're actually gone. Not taking a break, gone. Not mad right now, gone. Actually gone. Forever gone. I'm never getting them back, gone. And they can't breathe right. You know that feeling when you lose something important and your brain keeps trying to remember where you put it, keeps creating this phantom sensation that it's still there? That's what they're experiencing, except it's you. Their brain keeps forgetting you left, keeps reaching for you, keeps turning to tell you something before remembering, oh, right, you're gone. And it's destroying them, not because they're weak, because they finally understand what they lost. See, when you were there, when you were available, when you were showing up every day loving them, they got comfortable, got complacent, started taking you for granted, started treating your presence like a given instead of a gift, started putting in less effort, because why try hard when you're already theirs? They thought you'd always be there, thought your love was unconditional, thought they could do the minimum and you'd just accept it because that's what you'd always done. But then you left and their entire world collapsed. At first they didn't believe it, thought you were bluffing, thought you'd cool down and come back like you always did before. They gave you space, acted unbothered, told their friends she'll be back, she always comes back, confident, certain, completely convinced you were just making a point and you'd return once you felt heard. But days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and you didn't come back. You didn't reach out, didn't check in, didn't soften. You meant it. You actually meant it when you said you were done. And that's when the panic started. That's when they started spiraling. They called, you didn't answer. They texted, you didn't respond. They showed up, you didn't open the door. Every attempt at contact met with nothing. Silence, distance, finality. And for the first time in their life, they couldn't fix it, couldn't charm their way back in, couldn't apologize their way to forgiveness. You were just done. And there was nothing they could do about it. That realization broke something in them because they're used to getting what they want, used to people giving them chances, used to their apologies being accepted, but not from you. Not this time. Not anymore. You chose yourself, and they can't process it. Let me tell you what their days look like now. They wake up, and for exactly 3 seconds, they forget. They reach for their phone expecting your good morning text that's not coming. Then reality crashes in. Oh, right, you're gone. And their chest gets tight and their stomach drops, and the whole day starts from this place of loss. They go through the motions, work, obligations, whatever, but they're not present. They're thinking about you. replaying conversations, analyzing where it went wrong, torturing themselves with if only I had and why didn't I just. Every song reminds them of you. Every place they go has memories. Every person they see gets compared to you and falls short. Because here's what they realized too late. You weren't just a person to them. You were their person, their safe place, their home. And they didn't know that until you left, didn't understand how much of their happiness was built on your presence until you removed yourself from their life. Now everything feels wrong. Food doesn't taste right. Sleep doesn't come easy. Joy feels impossible. Because the person who made life feel manageable, who made hard days easier, who made them feel seen and loved and valued, that person is gone by choice because of them. Because they didn't appreciate you while they had you. And that knowledge is eating them alive. They keep writing texts they don't send, long paragraphs explaining everything they should have said before, apologies, promises, begging, but they don't send them because they know it won't matter. They know you're past the point of words fixing anything. They had chances, so many chances you gave them over and over while you were still there. And they wasted them, took them for granted, assumed there'd always be another one, but there's not. You ran out of chances to give, and they ran out of time to change. Now they're just sitting with the consequences of their own negligence, watching you move on, watching you heal, watching you become happier without them. And that's the part that really guts them, because they thought you needed them, thought you couldn't be happy without them, thought leaving them would destroy you. But you're not destroyed. You're thriving. You're lighter, freer, more yourself than you've been in years. And they're seeing it through social media, through mutual friends, through the way you carry yourself now. You're genuinely better without them. And they can't deny it. That's what's making them crazy. Not just that you left, that you're better for having left, that removing them from your life improved your life, that they were the problem, that you're proving every day you don't need them. And they're realizing they need you desperately in ways they never admitted while you were there. They need your laugh, your perspective, the way you made them feel understood. They need your patience, your kindness, the way you saw good in them even when they didn't see it themselves. They need you, and you don't need them. And that power shift is breaking them. Let me tell you what they're doing in private, what nobody else sees. They're crying in the shower, in the car, late at night when everyone's asleep. They're looking at your pictures and physically aching, chest tight, throat closed, can't breathe right. They're imagining alternate timelines where they didn't fuck it up, where they appreciated you, where they chose you properly, where they're still waking up next to you instead of waking up alone, regretting everything. They're talking to their friends about you constantly. I really messed up. I didn't know what I had. And their friends are probably tired of hearing it, tired of the same conversation on repeat, but they can't stop because processing this loss is consuming them. You're consuming them, even in absence, especially in absence. Because when you were there, they could ignore you, could take you for granted, could put in minimal effort. But now that you're gone, now that they can't have you, you're all they think about. You're the fantasy. the one that got away, the biggest mistake of their life, and they do anything to fix it, anything to get you back, anything to prove they've changed, except they can't, because you won't let them. You've blocked their number, unfollowed them everywhere, made yourself unavailable, and that's killing them. Not having access to you, not being able to fix this. Let me tell you what they wish they could say to you right now. I'm sorry. I know I said it before, but I didn't mean it like I mean it now. I didn't understand what I was apologizing for. I didn't get it, but I get it now. I understand what I lost, what I threw away, what I took for granted. You were the best thing in my life, and I treated you like you were optional, like your love was guaranteed, like I could do whatever and you'd stay. I was wrong about everything, about you, about us, about what mattered. And I know I don't deserve another chance. I know I already had too many. I know you're done. But I need you to know that losing you changed me, broke me, made me understand things I should have understood while I had you. I'm not the same person who hurt you. I couldn't be even if I tried, because living without you showed me who I actually am versus who I was pretending to be. And I hate who I was. I hate that I made you feel small, made you question yourself, made you think you were asking for too much when you were just asking to be loved properly. You deserved better than what I gave you. You deserved everything. And I gave you scraps and expected you to be grateful. I don't know how to live without you. I don't know how to be okay without you. I don't know how to stop missing you. Every day without you is just evidence of how much I fucked up, how much I lost, how empty my life is without you in it. And I know you're happier now. I can see it. And that's good. That's what you deserve. But it's also destroying me, because I want to be the person who makes you happy, want to be the reason you smile instead of the reason you left. I'd do anything to go back, to do it different, to choose you properly from the start, but I can't, and you won't let me try now, and I understand why. I just wish I understood before. That's what they'd say if you gave them the chance, but you won't, and they know it, and that's part of what's breaking them. Knowing they destroyed something they can never rebuild, knowing they lost you permanently because they couldn't get it together while they had you. And here's the thing I need you to understand. This isn't about feeling sorry for them. This isn't about going back. This isn't about giving them another chance. This is just information about the impact you had, about what you meant, about what they lost when they lost you. Because you need to know. You need to know you weren't the problem. You weren't too much, weren't asking for too much, weren't expecting too much. You were just expecting to be loved the way you loved. And that was reasonable, that was valid, that was the bare minimum. And they couldn't provide it, not because you weren't worth it, because they weren't capable of it. And now they know, now they see, now they understand exactly what they had and exactly what they destroyed. And they're living with that every day, every night, every moment. They're not distracted. They're sitting with the reality that they had something real, something rare, something irreplaceable. And they broke it through neglect, through complacency, through taking you for granted. And that weight, that regret, that's theirs to carry, not yours. You don't have to carry their regret. You don't have to soothe their pain. You don't have to make them feel better about losing you. You just get to move forward, get to heal, get to build a life that doesn't include them. A life where you're valued, where you're prioritized, where you're loved the way you deserve. Um, and they get to watch from distance, knowing they could have had that, could have been that person for you. If only they'd appreciated you while they had the chance, but they didn't. And now it's too late. And they know it. And that knowing is destroying them in ways nothing else ever has. So take what resonates here, let the rest go, and keep moving forward. They're a mess. You're healing. That's exactly how it should be. You chose you. Finally, completely, permanently. And that choice, that saved your life. Even if it destroyed theirs, trust that. Trust yourself. Trust that you made the right call. You did. And somewhere deep down, they know it too. That's why they're falling apart. Not because you're gone, because they finally understand you should have never had to leave. But you did, and you're better for it. Remember that, always.